this video I'm making today, I'm really going to try to tell you what it's really like to ride in the beautiful, wonderful North Georgia mountains. So I hope you like this video. I certainly enjoyed making it. Well, we're up here in Union County, Georgia, up close to the mountains up here, and we're going to ride up on them mountains a little bit, and I think maybe we'll try and ride over to Suches, Georgia. Now that is a view out through there. At the airport you see there, that's Blairsville International Airport there. In the North Georgia mountains there. It's actually the Blue Ridge Mountains, I guess you want to call it. Pretty view. Well, that's a little better. Put my top of my rain suit on. You know me and curves, you know why I like this road. Up and down and around the curves. Pretty place up there on top of the mountain, the side of the hill, or whatever you want to call it. Horse farm. Let's close the lid to the helmet here. Getting a lot of wind noise. I hope it's better than it was. I don't have the best audio system in the world, but it'll just have to do. I just don't have all the money in the world, like a lot of guys do, to spend on things like that. I make do with what I can make do with. Slow down here a little bit. See these mountains up here. Beautiful land down here. This is Union County, Georgia. I gotta admit, this is a pretty little road to ride here. I usually always go the other way around. I just decided I'd run around this direction today. Up on that mountain there in front of us, that's Wolf Pen Gap up on top of that. We're going to go up there. That's where we're heading. We follow this road on south here. We go across Blood Mountain down here. The famous battle between the Cherokees and the Creek Indians down here on Blood Mountain. And we got this name because supposedly the whole mountain was red with blood. I doubt that's really true, but anyway, that's supposedly where the mountain name comes from, Blood Mountain. The very first video that I ever made that I put on YouTube is this ride that we're taking up here today. And it's on a 2003, no, I think it was my 2009, yeah, 2009 Suzuki Berglund 650, the black one that I had. And I think I made the video in either 2010 or maybe it was 2011. It was the very first video that I ever made. It was in wintertime. I think it was in December I came up here. There's our turnoff right here. Now this is a curvy road up through here. The other is just a sort of curvy road. This is a curvy road. Very popular motorcycle road. Up there, on top up there, that's where we're going up to, right across that up there. Probably can see why I like to ride this road too. Love these curves. We're zigzagging back and forth around the edge of this mountain, and we're going up all the time. I don't guess I ever thought about the fact that when I made that first video riding up this mountain back in 2011, I guess it was. I think this is my video number 855 or maybe 856, one or the other. And I never thought I'd be making that many videos and putting them all on YouTube, but they're there. Never thought about the fact that people from all over the world see my videos, and people from Australia and Netherlands and Italy and just all kinds of places comment about it, and I really like that. "180-degree turn there." Whoa, taking his half out of the middle there. It's pretty cool up here. My hands is actually cold. Still ways to go up there. You can see it up there. It's right up here though, and I'll stop for a second up here. This is Wolfpin Gap. The gap between the two mountains. And down the other side of the mountain. Another nice curvy little road. Love these curves. Dragon's Tail hadn't got nothing on this place, except a lot more policemen up there passing out tickets. All the people that have to go down there. I'm not exactly sure what they are doing, proving their manhood or whatever it is. I've told this story lots of times before, but I guess I could tell it again. My wife and I come through the Dragon's Tail. It wasn't known as that back then, in 1982, which is what, 40 years ago, or pretty close to it. And we had been up on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we'd come down to Cherokee on it, and had stayed the night in Cherokee, so they just had opened the bingo parlors up there. She wanted to play some bingo, so we stayed there and played bingo and got up early the next morning. And I went over and I was going to go across the Smokies there to Knoxville. And they had the road closed there. What for? I have no idea. It was in the summertime, but maybe a wreck or maybe construction or something like that. So I looked on the map. Well, we didn't have GPS back then, you know. I looked on that map and saw that I could go down there and take 129 across through there. So I'd never been across through there. So it was a hot summer day, and we was living in Indiana then. We was trying to make it home, you know, by 9-10 o'clock at night. And so we got up there and we got on that road. And every turn, just like this little turn we're going around here, or this one coming up here, every turn in that road had a 2-inch wide, 2-inch deep cut in it. And I was told later on that those cuts were put in there on purpose so that the water would drain across the road there instead of you know, eating the road up itself and causing us to bust. And of course, I was on a new 82 Goldwing then, and every one of those things we hit, we bottomed on. We was loaded we was on the road for 2 weeks. By the time we got to the other end of it up there, boy, my wife was fit to be tied. And her back end was hurting her from us hitting bottom so much. It was hot. We stopped for gas up there, and she told me just to go on home. Of course, we was 350 miles from home. Just go on home and get the car and come back and get her. She'd be right there. Well, needless to say, she didn't stay there. We managed to make it on home that day because the rest of the road wasn't that bad. But that old road up through there was about the worst road I think I had ever rode on. And a lot worse than what it is now. It's like a freeway through there now compared to what it was then. Back then it was all crumpled up, patched all over the places. There was 2-inch deep cuts in it. And we was very glad to get through the other end of that thing. And I couldn't believe later on, I kept hearing about that thing, and when I finally rode down from Indiana one time, and rode down Blue Ridge Parkway and went over to get on that, I realized that the Dragon's Tail was that old nasty road that we was on that time. Another one of those little funny tales that you get from riding motorcycles for 70 years like me. This is a pretty place right here. Look out over the lake there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? People out there fishing and stuff. There's a little waterfall here on this side. See it down there? I had thought I was going to get a chance to go up the Blue Ridge Parkway this summer, or sometime this summer or early fall. And with what all's happened with my wife and everything, I don't think I'm going to be able to get away for a few days to do that. Maybe I can do it next year. And she finally gets recovered and get back to where she can drive and whatnot. Whoa. There's always on the weekends, there's always a few bikes hanging out around here. I guess we could ride over here and see if there's anybody hanging out over here. 2 wheels only. Yeah, I can see a few of them over there. We'll go down and ride through. You see some campgrounds and stuff back in there.